My name is Andrew Douglas Sokolsky, and I attend St. Pius X High School, and I hope to join iLead this coming year. I'm sorry, but I will be reading off my notes that I have prepared for this video essay. I would like to talk about how my spiritual life has been influenced by Ralph Waldo Emerson, who used to be a preacher of the Unitarian faith and then became a free thinker and teacher of people like Henry Thoreau. The three ideas that have influenced me have been unity, acknowledgement of the skills of others, and the coexistence of man and nature. Emerson's ideas of unity have prompted me to accept all viewpoints along with those of my own. Consequently, my idea of teamwork has been strengthened, and thus I am able to solve the multitudes of debacles to the extent that the ability to incorporate ideas of many different outlooks into one path of action. Emerson attests in Ethics, quote, "The endless mistake of unwise men is to govern too much, to endeavor on the authority of a poor individual will, to impose laws on the life and mind of man. But that which first engages our attention is the absolute inviolability of the laws of men, not written upon vellum or brass, not enforced by pursuivants and sheriffs, but which execute themselves all around us." End quote. Essentially, Emerson seems to be professing of the positivity of a government that does not merely rule, but also aids. To the extent that the government's purpose should foment more policies that aid in the governing of morality and ethics, rather than instruct policies that pertain to the art of control and economic prestige. Practically, Ralph Waldo Emerson instructed me on how to unite others and myself towards a cause, rather than pursue the path of individual action. In terms of acknowledging the skills of others, Ralph Waldo Emerson taught me how to not focus one's vision solely on individual success, but also on the accomplishments of others and how they might be creating a world that is peaceful for all, not only for them nor any other person. Conceptually, Ralph Waldo Emerson spoke of how the greatness of some men helped one discover other occurrences and nuances of life, other than the man's success. Ralph Waldo Emerson believes, quote, "Homer, Pindar, Socrates, Phocion associate themselves fitly in our memory with the geography and climate of Greece. The visible heavens and earth sympathize with Jesus, and in common life whosoever has seen a person of powerful character and happy genius will have remarked how easily he took all things along with him. The persons, the opinions, and the day and nature become ancillary to a man." End quote. Basically, Emerson's simplification of man has taught me how humanity is not a rigid totem pole that we must ascend throughout our diurnal life. Lastly, Ralph Waldo Emerson's immersion of the human into nature is deeply invigorating and relieving, especially when one gets frazzled in the rapidity of their daily lives. Emerson illustrates a walk through the woods, quote, "Standing on the bare ground, my head bathed by the blithe air, and uplifted into infinite space. All mean egotism vanishes. I become a transparent eyeball. I am nothing. I see all. The currents of the universal being circulates through me. I am part or parcel of God." End quote. Essentially, Emerson aided me in figuring out that I am not the core of the dilemmas of the world, but rather I am part and seemingly above the happenings of the physical world. Thank you for listening, and I hope to be able to contribute to the great program of iLead.